Today in this video we are going to discuss some MCQs, so please stay with me. Our first MCQ of this video is: the following statements are true regarding enteric nervous system, except enteric nervous system is actually the nervous system of the GIT. So we are asked in this MCQ to identify the statement about the enteric nervous system that is not correct. So the first option given is: it innervates GIT, pancreas and gallbladder, which is correct. Functions independently of CNS. This is also true of enteric nervous system. Actually the GIT has its own nervous system, and it's been given specific name, that is enteric nervous system, and this enteric nervous system function independently of CNS. The C option is also called as gut brain, so this is also true. D option controls motility, secretions and microcirculation of GIT. This is also correct. And the E option is modulated by parasympathetic and not by sympathetic nervous system. Actually this is the statement that is not correct about enteric nervous system. In this option it is said that enteric nervous system is modulated by a parasympathetic and not by sympathetic nervous system. This is actually not true, because enteric nervous system is modulated by both the parasympathetic as well as the sympathetic nervous system. Actually when we are in the resting phase, the body starts digesting food content in the stomach, and the parasympathetic nervous system is activated, and the blood flow goes higher towards the GIT region. This is actually the resting stage. While in fight or flight mode, the sympathetic nervous system will divert the blood flow from the GIT towards the areas where the blood supply will be needed much more, that is to skeletal muscles and liver and other areas, which will be actually highly useful during the flight or fight mode. So the enteric nervous system is actually modulated by both the parasympathetic as well as the sympathetic division. So the correct option in this MCQ is E. E is the answer to this MCQ. Now moving on to the next MCQ. The response time of somatic nervous system is faster than that of autonomic nervous system. This is because of: option A is lack of ganglia, B fast acting sodium channels, C myelination of nerve fibers, D options A and C only. Option E is all of the above. Actually the somatic nervous system response time is faster than that of autonomic nervous system. It is because of these two things, that is lack of ganglia and myelination of nerve fibers. So actually the option D is the correct option, which says option A and C only. That is option A and C both are correct about the somatic nervous system, which makes it faster in response than that of autonomic nervous system. Now the third MCQ. One of the following grades of chiron T is used as a super disintegrant in tablets. Actually, chiron T is an excipient that is used in pharmaceutical formulations like tablets. So in this MCQ we are asked to identify the grade of chiron T that is used as a super disintegrant in tablets. So we are given these 5 options: chiron T 104, chiron T grade 114, chiron T grade 134, chiron T grade 154 and chiron T grade 314. So actually in these options chiron T grade 314 is actually used as a super disintegrant in tablets. Now the 4th MCQ: all of the following are direct acting cholinergic agonists except one. So options are there: bethanechol, savimeline, pilocarpine, methacholine and neostigmine. Actually if we know the direct acting cholinergic agonists, we can identify the one which is not a direct acting cholinergic agonist. So in these options, option A, B, C and D, all these are direct acting cholinergic agonists, while option E, that is neostigmine, is actually an indirect acting cholinergic agonist. Actually neostigmine acts through inhibition of the enzyme acetylcholinesterase. This enzyme actually degrades the neurotransmitter acetylcholine into its forming components, that is acetyl-CoA and choline. So when this enzyme acetylcholinesterase is inhibited, the acetylcholine will no longer be broken down into its parts, and thus acetylcholine will stay longer in the synapse and go on stimulating the adjacent neuron. Thus it is acting as indirect acting cholinergic agonist. So option E is the correct answer. Now moving on to the 5th MCQ. This is actually a pharmaceutical calculation MCQ, and behind this some maths is involved. So now let's move into this MCQ. A pharmacist adds 1 pint of alcohol USP to 5 liter of a mouthwash formula. What will be the new percentage of alcohol present if original mouthwash was labeled as 10% volume by volume? Actually in this MCQ we are asked to find out the new percentage of alcohol after adding 1 pint of alcohol USP into the 5 liter mouthwash formula, that is 10% volume by volume alcohol. Actually 1 pint is equal to 473 ml or milliliters, and alcohol USP is actually 95% of alcohol, which means 95 ml of alcohol is there in 100 ml. In total 100 ml there is 95% alcohol, the rest is water. So in 1 pint of alcohol USP, how much alcohol will be there? So in alcohol USP 95% is there in 100 ml. So how much alcohol will be there in 1 pint? That is 473 ml. So by cross multiplying we will get the amount of alcohol in 1 pint. Then we can also calculate the amount of alcohol in the 5 liter of mouthwash formula, that is 10% volume by volume. That means 10 ml of alcohol is there in 100 ml. 10 ml is alcohol while the rest is water. So if it is 10 ml in 100 ml, then what will be the amount in 5 liter of mouthwash formula? Then this can be calculated as 10 divided by 100 multiplied by 5000, which is actually 5 liter, and it contains 5000 milliliter. So this will give us the amount of alcohol in the 5 liter mouthwash formula. Now we can add this amount of alcohol with the one that we found out in 1 pint of alcohol, USP. Adding that, after that we will have to add 5 liter plus 1 pint, and what comes out of that, then we will divide the amount of alcohol by the 5 liter plus 1 pint and multiply by 100, and then we will get the answer. So the answer here will come be 17.34%. Friends, let me remind you here one thing, that if you want me to describe this MCQ in a little bit detail and also via a proper video, then please do notify me in the comment section, and I will work on that and produce a video that will properly explain this MCQ. So please do comment me. Yes, thank you. Now moving on to the 6th MCQ. A patient is to be administered 1500 ml of ringer lactate by IV infusion using infusion controller with a drop factor of 16 drops per ml. The infusion starts at 10 am. If the infusion rate was set at 32 drops per minute, at what time would the infusion be complete? So these timings are given. Actually, this MCQ can be solved as this. Here the drop factor is 16 drops per ml, which means that 1 ml is equal to 16 drops, and we have to administer 1500 ml. So in 1 ml we have 16 drops, in 1500 ml we will have 16 multiplied by 1500 drops. So let's calculate it here via our calculator. So friends, this is it. So we have 16 drops per ml. So in 1500 ml how much drops we will have? So 16 16 multiplied by 1500, so 24,000 drops are to be administered to this patient. Okay, so what we will do, actually the infusion rate is 32 drops per minute, which means that 32 drops are administered per minute. So we have 24,000 drops, which will mean that how much minutes it will take to administer 24,000 drops. So we will divide 24,000 by 32 and we will get 750. It means that to administer 24,000 drops we will require 750 minutes, and 750 minutes, if we convert them into hours, we will have to divide this by 60 minutes. So we will get 12.5. It means that to administer those 24,000 drops we will be needing 12.5 hours. So we know that the infusion rate has started at 10 am and it will take 12.5 hours to complete the whole IV infusion. So at 10 a.m. it is started, and at 10 p.m. we will have 12 hours, and at 10:30 p.m. we will have 12.5 hours. So the correct option is D. At 10:30 p.m. that means that after 12.5 hours the infusion will be completed. So the correct option here is D. Again, friends, if you want me to explain this MCQ in a little bit of detail, then please notify me in the comment section, and I will make a separate video on this and share with you, friends. So please inform me in the comment section below. Thank you. Now let's move to the next MCQ. This is again a calculation MCQ, friends, and also I will say the same thing about this one also. If you want me to explain this in detail, then please ask me in the comment section, and I will do something about it. So please, thank you. Now coming to this MCQ, a prescription asks for 100 gram of 5% cream of a certain substance. At pharmacy we have available stock preparations of the same substance but in different concentrations than required, that is 7.5% and 2.5%. How much gram we would take from each and combine to fulfill the prescription? Actually, we are required to make 100 gram of 5% cream, but in our pharmacy we have available percentages of creams in 7.5% and 2.5%, while the required is 5%. So this question asks us that how much we will take from the available preparations and combine them to get the required 5% cream. So options are there, A, B, C, D and E. Actually this calculation MCQ can be solved by the alligation method, and if we apply that method we can find out the answer. Actually the answer is A. Friends, again I am telling you here, if you want me to explain the alligation method in detail, then please tell me in the comment section, and I will make a separate video on the alligation method. This MCQ is actually based on the alligation method. Now moving on to the 8th MCQ of this video. Child pug score is useful for A, evaluation of liver health, B, option is there, evaluation of spleen health, evaluation of pancreas health, evaluation of kidneys health, evaluation of child's innate immunity. Actually child pug score is useful for evaluation of liver health. So option A is the correct answer. Now moving on to the second last MCQ of this video. All of the following grades of chiron tea are used for test masking of bitter active ingredients in medicines except. Actually we are asked to identify the grades of chiron tea, which is an excipient that are used for test masking of bitter active substances in medicines. So options are there. Actually all these grades of chiron tea are used for bitter taste masking of drugs from A to D, while chiron tea 314, as we have learned in the in the previous MCQ, that chiron tea grade 314 is actually a super disintegrant. So option E is the correct answer in this MCQ. All the rest of options are used for bitter taste masking of the drugs, while chiron tea 314 is actually a super disintegrant. Now moving on to the last MCQ. Unfractionated heparin exert its pharmacological effect by inhibiting which of the following clotting factors? So options are there: factor 2A, factor 7A, factor 10A, both A and C, and all of the above. Actually, the unfractionated heparin exerts its pharmacological effect by inhibiting factor 2A and factor 10A. So the correct answer in this MCQ is both A and C. That is, factor 2A and factor 10A both are inhibited by the unfractionated heparin to exert its pharmacological action. So now we know the answers to these MCQs. So please friends, thank you for watching and subscribe to my channel if you would like to get notified for more upcoming such pharmacy solved MCQs videos. So please stay tuned. Thank you for watching.